Hello, welcome to Play Like a WoW Pro episode number 64. Today I'm going to be doing another live gameplay episode where I take you through my thought process during a live battle. I'm going to be doing today's video in the EBR. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So first of all, maybe I should show you my field mods before we start. So on the EBR, it gets pretty terrible field mods, to be honest. They're pretty much just garbage. But if you were wondering, these are the field mods that I take. I don't know why it's not displaying. Oh, my game is frozen. Okay, there we go. I take the plus forward speed because you reach your maximum speed pretty easily in the EBR. I take the better circle size instead of the reload. This is kind of personal preference, but I wouldn't pick the minus reload. I'd either pick neither or I'd pick the right one. For this one, I take the reverse speed because you also reach your reverse speed really quickly in the EBR. I'm not going to go any more in depth into this because I covered it in my field mod video. If you haven't watched that, I'd recommend it if you're interested in that. For this one, this field mod is extremely important. Do not pick the minus reload because the minus 30% to internal module durability will mean that your fuel tanks get one hit by tanks like a TVP or an Object 140 or other EBRs. So you get set on fire constantly if you pick the one on the right. It's just not worth it. So I pick neither for that. And then for this one, I picked the left one. Honestly, you could either pick neither or the left one. It's not really that important. It's kind of just a garbage field mod regardless. Alright, so let's get started. As for equipment on the EBR, I like to run, in random battles, I like to run Commander's Vision System, Vents, Optics, and then Vents Directive on one loadout. And then I like to have another loadout that I take on city maps, and I'll bring a rammer, and then the other two equipment pieces are up to you. I would probably bring, if I were playing very seriously, I would probably bring rammer, vents, and then optics. But on this EBR here, I have rammer, vents, and V-stab, which I don't think is a good thing. Like, I don't think it's a good loadout, but I just want to have fun and shoot people with a V-stab because it reminds me of playing the old EBR, so that's why I'm running that. Looks like the queue times are going to take a while, so I might have to cut here. We'll see. I'm hoping I'll just get a battle, so that won't be the case, but when it comes to what maps I ban in the EBR, I usually ban Overlord because it kind of sucks. And then the second map is kind of up to you. You could ban a city map like Ensk, but personally I just have Airfield banned because Airfield is also garbage. Alright, I'm gonna cut here and I'll restart once I get a battle. Okay, so we're in a game on Abbey. I'm gonna bring my scouting loadout, and the reason why I want that is I want the optics to spot the 9 line. That's what I like to do on this map in light tanks. I'm gonna ask my team to help me, then I'm gonna ping here a few times, and I'm gonna platoon with the Artie so that he might support me better. Or he might choose to support me instead of shooting the 2 line, for example. And I'm gonna show you where I like to go to spot the enemies and to even get shots of my own. I like to go in these bushes down here in light tanks. Unfortunately, their light tank is going high, which means that I can't actually use those bushes yet. But it looks like their light tank might just suicide. No? I'm gonna try to get unlit by him, and then I'm gonna poke into these bushes. Unfortunately, the TVP lights me now. I'm just gonna play safe. This is where you go when enemies are pushed up too far and you can't play in the bushes. This is kind of like a hidey hole. I'm gonna load heat now in case I can shoot the 183. I should be unlit. I'm gonna go a little bit wide here to see if anything's behind the 183. Looks like nothing is. And this is not a great pen, so I'm not even gonna bother actually. Their EBR dropped off and their TVP is alone here, so I'd like to contest the TVP if possible, but I spotted a couple more tanks in the meantime, so I'm actually gonna stop and just keep these guys lit for my teammates. Since my teammates are here, since they're over here, I'm not afraid of the TVP, so I can fire and get lit here. It's not a problem for me. It's not like the TVP will be able to YOLO me or something. I want to respot that Patton if possible. There he is. And we get a shot onto him as well. Now I'm going to show you the secondary position that I like to use once we win the 9 line. And that's the position that this 140 is using right now. So from these two positions, you can spot their base and get free shots into it. From this bush here and from this bush here. And so that's what I did. At this point, it doesn't look like there's going to be much else to do unless this guy repokes. I'll go for a blind shot. Unfortunately, he gets lit right as I fire. I'm gonna hang around here for just a little bit, but I'm thinking about rotating out because I can't push the E100, I can't push the Patton. I can't really do much else except shoot this guy if he happens to overpeak, which he really shouldn't be. If you look at their team, literally everything is spotted. So wherever they're spotted right now is wherever I know where everybody is, basically, is my point. I'm gonna shoot the STB on the side and then get safe from the SP2. If I do that again, I'm not gonna be able to run like this. I'm gonna have to run like that, which is fine. I'll see if I can get another shot. Looks like I can't. I'm thinking about just pushing into the middle because, as you can see, their team is kind of melting, and I'm still full HP, so I can kind of get away with it, I think. But I kind of want help from my team in order to kill this STV, and I just got stuck on this, which is really bad. Thankfully the SP2 doesn't hit me. I want to get unlit here if possible. This is kind of a bad situation, to be honest, because we're winning the game, but there's not really anywhere for me to go to farm damage, to be honest. I kind of just have to play the middle and hope to find angles where I can trade positively. But it's not going to be easy. There I get lit. That tells me that the SP2 is in one of these two locations most likely, or there's a guy here. I'm going to wait for this Patton to back off. I'm just going to wait for my team to push through the 9 line if they're able to, which they should be able to. And that should free up more of the map for me to take. Looks like their STB went back there. That's good to know. As you probably could tell, I aimed high there because if I aim too low, I'll just hit his tracks and my shot will do 0 damage. So I have to actually hit his engine deck. He might cross here, in which case I'll get another shot. We'll see. There we go. And we're already up to 4.4k combined, which for Abbey is pretty good. And we're still full HP and the game's not over yet, so we could still get a little bit more out of this. I'm kind of curious as to where their bat shed is. I really want to cross into this area here so that I can get a better angle on the base, but I don't know where the bat shed is, and I don't want the SP2 if he's sitting here to shoot me, so I have to be a bit careful. There's the SP2. Can get a shot onto his ass. He fired. And he's dead. I'm going to take this opportunity. I just saw the Patton shot. I'm going to take this opportunity to come over here. I want to finish the Patton if possible. We pen him, but don't kill him. I'm keeping an eye out in case the bat chat YOLOs me. I want to poke my turret out here to spot the 50B, but he's actually over there, so never mind. There's the bat chat. He's one shot. Okay. And their 50B also dies. I'm going to load HE right now. Insta repair that. Don't want to shot him unfortunately, but that's fine. Their EBR is somewhere, I'm not sure where. And the question is, do I go for the arty or do I keep going high? I think I'm just gonna go high. Or will I? Yes, I will. I'm going to. I could be greedy and go for the arty, but I might get him here. I'm actually gonna go for damage though, because I'm a whore. I love damage. I'm wondering if this guy will turn towards me. Because if he is, then I want to just move on. But it looks like he's just ignoring us, which is great. My team should kill him, so I'm just going to continue. And I want to get this chieftain. If possible, I could also... I didn't realize the VZ was still alive, actually. That's extremely unlucky. Probably 5% chance, maybe less. But, you know, World of Tanks sometimes just hates you. That guy's dead. Hopefully I get another shot off under the VZ. I'm gonna go for a track. And there we go. 4.7k damage, 3,000 assists. Pretty epic. I'll tell you, it's pretty hard to commentate over these and to fully explain my thought process. It's a lot easier to do talking over a replay, but I'm trying my best. Let's check out the post-game stats, then I'll probably pause again and go into another battle. Not sure whether this will be 2 battles or 3 battles or what. We'll see. And in fact, I might just pause the recording and play with Vova instead, and then just come back later and finish this recording. So yeah, see you guys in a few seconds for the next battle. I didn't show you the post-game stats. Let me do that first. Let's see, 4.7k damage, 3k assist. I don't even think I lost any hit points except to the arty. And we lost 17k. Alright, see you in a second. Welcome back, my dudes. So, I'm actually recording this, I don't know how long after I made the original recording of the first battle. Probably like 3 or 4 months, but basically I'm making this in, on January 15th of 2023, but I need more footage for this episode, so that's what I'm doing. As for maps banned right now, I have Outpost and Pearl River banned. I'm not sure about Outpost. I haven't really played it enough to know if it's a good scout map, but I'm not gonna bother changing it because in general I don't really like that map that much. Alright, let's go ahead and play. And I don't really remember what I said during the first battle when I played it like however many months ago, so I might repeat myself on some tips, but probably not. We'll see. Alright, we get Berlin, which is not a good map for the EBR. I'm not gonna bring CVS, I'm gonna bring my rammer loadout instead, because CVS, it can be used to outlight people maybe in this bush if you're close enough, like right here, but to be honest, I think the rammer is just better in this situation. I'm gonna start out loading APCR, even though in general I like to fire a lot of heat in the EBR. But this battle I'm gonna use APCR first because they have like 4 light tanks, so it's almost guaranteed that I'm gonna run into a light tank first, which APCR will probably be better for. Also, this is my first battle of the day, so my aim might be a little bit trash, but I'll try my best. I'd like to get a shot into this guy if possible. Alright, we're not going to do that again probably because they're going to be expecting it, but to start off with, I think it's fine to do that. I'm going to shoot this guy. I don't know how much damage he's going to do to me. Okay, he did 400, so that trade was not good. I still don't know all the details about that thing's gun, to be honest, so that's why I took that trade, but didn't work out for me. I don't think these guys should be able to light me from this far, but I'm going to do a little run just to check, just in case. And they did not light me, but I don't have a shot on them anyway, so there's no real point. That was a terrible shot. As far as the position I'm taking on this map, I like to start out here. If there's nothing contesting really, then I'll move up and try to spot through the bushes, but in this situation they have 4 light tanks, so there's obviously going to be some stuff in the middle that I can't deal with. I don't really see any opportunities over there unless the Leo backs up, so I'm going to see what I can do on this side. Unfortunately, I really am not going to be able to pen an IS-4. So I'm kind of just looking for other opportunities. I think I'm just going to go back and forth for now and look for shots. I'm thinking about leaving entirely, actually. Hello. Okay, killing him is nice. It's not much damage for me, but just getting him out of the game is good for me, because if this T100 eventually dies, then I might be able to make some kind of play. Although, to be honest, even if you do kill all this stuff on the other trench, doesn't guarantee that you're actually going to be able to move up, especially because they have the south here where the Leo and T62A is. So if I get lit in this trench, I'm probably going to get shot. I don't really know what this IS-4 is doing. He's kind of just sitting here doing nothing. Just an interesting strategy. I would rotate out in a situation like this where nothing is really happening, and I would just try to find opportunities elsewhere. But honestly, I don't think, even in other places, that I'm going to be able to do much. Thankfully, though, this guy wasn't paying attention, so I get in a free shot. Gonna get safe from the Leo. He misses. I out-reload him, so I'm going to pre-aim him in case he pokes. I did not expect to not be able to get up this tiny-ass slope, but fortunately that was the case, so I don't get a shot in. I'm not actually going to bother trying to poke for the IS-4. I'm going to poke for the T49 here, because I'm not going to be able to pen the IS-4 anyway. Alright, I can't poke up that high. I'm actually, I think, first I'll see if this Leo is poking. Hopefully he gets spotted in a second. I'm going to load APCR. If he doesn't, I'm thinking about going north and just playing like a medium. I'll go in speed mode so I can retreat quickly after shooting him. I don't think he's there, to be honest. I'm just gonna go take a blind shot. Don't get lit, so he's probably not poking. I don't think this IS-4 will light me from this distance. 390, yeah, he has no chance. He would probably spot me at like 320 meters or 310 meters or something. At least that's the safe distance, I think. Unless I had low noise, at which case it would probably be more like 250 meters. Obviously, you have to be a little bit more careful when you're facing an enemy tank that might have optics, like a T100 or something. Like, watch, I'm just going to drive in the open and just show you. This guy cannot spot me unless he uses binos. Even though I'm 250 meters away. The chance of me penning him is very low, but I'm going to go for it because I don't really have much else to do. It's okay though, we hit those. We are winning, so I'm keeping that in mind. I would like to play more aggressive. I think what I'm going to do is get out of here and then make a very aggressive play, which may or may not work out, to try to push up. Might as well take one more shot while I'm here, I guess. We hit those. Okay, I need to get on lit before crossing this gap here. What the? How did you fire so quickly at me? I would take another shot at this guy because they are free shots. He has no chance to retaliate, but I'm not going to bother. Is he sideways? Okay, whatever. I'm already gone, so. Because getting damage that way is just going to take way too long. Even though it's free, it's just not worth my time. I have a better chance of getting more damage if I just leave here and try to make a different play. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push into here. I'm actually going to go behind them, because this TNH will proxy me if I come close. And if I go behind, there's actually nothing covering because the IS-4 left. Driving is very difficult. I'm going to take this pathing so I hopefully don't get lit. Nice. And this is where the rammer build is definitely nice. I'm tempted to just take the hit from this M103 Okay, I do. It's fine. They're basically all dead, so I can get away with it. He's gonna poke in a second, but I'm gonna see if I can hit this Yag. I bounce, unfortunately. That was probably 60-40 chance of penning or something. I think I can actually go for this. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. I could go this way, but the grill is potentially watching. But I'm just gonna try to see if the grill is here. He is. We escape. Barely. I'm gonna load heat again. I loaded HE for the grill there, but I'm gonna load heat now. Because I'm not gonna bother poking against the grill who's already aimed at me. Alright, the grill's probably gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. Now it's just the arty. I'm gonna try to race over there and get him, but it's unlikely. He's probably in the corner. He'll probably die, but let's see if we can get him. I missed. Unfortunate. Anyway, for this map, I'm pretty happy with that. If you're going for marks or something, this game would technically be a bad game. But to be honest, the spotting opportunities on Berlin are basically non-existent. It's possible to get a decent amount of spotting, but it's just really unlikely in my experience. So 3,700 damage, that's pretty good, especially on this map. If you're just going for damage alone, then when I was doing that, I was probably getting around 3,500 damage per game. But more recently, I mean, not even really recently, just the past, like, maybe over a year, I've been playing for the maximum amount of combined I can get between assistance and damage. Because, in my opinion, I had already done the only damage thing for like 500 battles, so I was just ready to try something different. Because spotting is sometimes really fun, especially when you get to do crazy YOLO scouting runs and run ridge lines and stuff like that. But for the most part, you're doing like passive scouting and stuff, or just like pulling into a bush, spotting people, and pulling back, double bushing, shooting them, and then your teammates shoot them as well, something like that. Unless you get like proc. Proc is like a pure scouting map for the most part, besides countering the enemy light tanks. And yeah, just to mention it, probably the next 5 videos or so are all gonna be ones that I recorded probably 4 months ago. So it's gonna be old gameplay, but most of the nothing too drastically changed in the game during that time. Alright, we got Malinovka. I have CVS loadout, so I'm gonna use that. They have 3 light tanks. I'm gonna load HE because the only thing I'm probably gonna shoot at in the beginning of the game is the enemy light tank. There's basically like 4 different plays you can do on this map, but what I like to do most of the time is just come like this. If they only had 1 light tank, I would probably just drive in the middle of the open field. Okay, I'm gonna do a little run to get unlit because you can get shot from over here if you try to leave. Probably just got relit because I went too high. I'm actually just gonna dip before they get up too high on this ridge so they can shoot me. Okay, unfortunately, our light tanks did not decide to scout, which I can't completely blame them. It's a Sheridan and a 13105 or some Manticore and EBR. But if there's only like 1 light tank on the enemy team and I'm confident, then I'll just YOLO like this and do a run through those trees, try to spot the enemy light tank, and then get out if they're there. If they're not there, then I'll just sit in those bushes. I'm gonna load, I should probably load heat actually. The other play on this map is to take here, but I wouldn't recommend doing it right away because you can get YOLO'd. But I think I'm gonna go take it right now. Hopefully I don't get shot on the way in. I pre-aim this area right here in case I have someone in those bushes. I do get lit, so I need to be a bit careful. Should have went down earlier, but thankfully I don't get hit at all. 290 meters. It's unlikely he'll light me, but I'm probably not gonna risk. Okay, he did light me. That's okay though. It's not really an ideal trade, but I was pretty sure he wouldn't light me, so I just decided to risk it. I'm gonna play safe right now, because if I keep poking, then there's a good chance that they're just gonna YOLO me. Actually, I'm gonna get out right now. I know exactly what's gonna happen. This Progetto, he wants to YOLO me. That's the only reason he would come off hill. I got lit though, that's really not good. Probably from the standard bush. I could get shot from hill right now, so I'm gonna try to get out. I miss. Yeah, this is not looking too good for our team. Actually we have more tanks hill than I thought. I think escaping like that, it was extremely risky because I forgot that they probably have a light tank in this bush. But I also think staying was kind of risky because I'm like 80% sure that Progetto was gonna YOLO me. Oh, hi. I'm gonna blind this bush. We miss. So what I did there is I used a trick where you zoom out and look in the corner of your camera where your shell will land, and it's just easier to see whether you actually hit your blind shot if you do that. But it does take some time to set up, so unfortunately I've lost most of my health, and all three of their light tanks are still alive, so this is really not a good situation, especially if we start losing. But I'm gonna do a little run here. I've got to be careful of the stuff on hill, but most of them seem distracted. Hopefully I'll spot something here, but we don't even have that many tanks to shoot it, to be honest. Okay, I get lit. Not sure by what. Maybe the Crom. I can't go too high or else the Leo will shoot me. Okay, nice. I didn't actually get spotting for that. I'm lit again. There's something spotting me. It's probably the EBR. Maybe it's from there? I don't even know. It's kind of bad. Okay, I'm gonna load HE in case he overpeaks. Nice, that's huge. He can't shoot me now. I'm wiggling, trying to avoid shots. Probably could have taken a better path there. I'm not gonna risk it anymore because that EBR is contesting me. I think I just have to play passive, honestly, because it's not easy to do much. This is not going ideally, but hopefully what will happen is we'll lose the hill, and then I'll be able to spot them as they come off, and hopefully my team will, I'll get some spotting for that. But it's kind of unlikely that I'll actually get that much spotting. Are they gonna... They're shooting at tanks behind me. It's annoying. I'm gonna keep spotting them as they come off. We don't have that many snipers, unfortunately. This VZ is a problem. This is the main problem with trying to spot them as they come in. It's just they get down here so quickly if they take the correct pathing. Why are you just YOLOing over? Okay, whatever. At least I think I'll get out okay, but we're losing so much that it's just not good. This is actually still winnable though, as dumb as it sounds, because a lot of them are one shots. I'm just gonna snipe for now. I can't outlight them later, possibly. If we can kill this VZ as well. Two of their light tanks have died, which is really good for me. It actually gives me an opportunity. There's a Manticore. I want to try to hit him for sure. Unfortunately, he got unlit. This is a pretty good bush to take when you're losing really badly. Here. I gotta be careful not to get lit by that guy. I think I'm not gonna bother shooting it. I'm just gonna sit in this bush. Hopefully I'll spot the Manticore. If I get a kill shot on the Leo, then I'm gonna take it. Or the VZ, probably. There's a Manti. God damn it. That was a bad shot. Okay, I'm not a one shot for the Manticore. I just realized I thought I was. That's really good. Really sucks I missed that shot though, because then I could just YOLO him. Okay, I'm actually gonna YOLO him and probably ram him. If he hits me on the way in though, then I can't ram him. Trying to avoid his shot if possible. I didn't kill him with that shot. That sucks. This Leo might kill me. Okay, the Leo's dead. This guy might think he has a reload on me, hopefully. Okay, I'm actually gonna try to bait him here. I should have aimed my shot better. Nice, he's dead. Oh, I had APCR loaded. I ran out of HE. I didn't even notice. Okay, I shouldn't have drove in the open there. I played that pretty badly, to be honest. I should have killed that Manticore easily, but I fucked it up. I missed 2 shots on him. Our team has a chance to win now, though, at least. No, probably not anymore. I mean, it's definitely possible for us to win, for sure. This guy is 2 marks, so he's not bad. I'm hoping he'll just die, though, to be honest, so I can just go to the next game. I'm debating whether to end the recording here. I think if he gets out, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'll be back after this is over. Alright, unfortunately we lost. He almost had it. It was a good try. But the enemy kind of tricked me and him because the grill was capping, but then at some point the grill got off the cap and the arty got on the cap, and then the grill was like passive scouting his return to the cap, so he thought it was the grill on cap, so we just drove to the open, but he got lit and died by the grill. We got a lot of spotting for this guy as they were coming off the hill, which was good. But yeah, this should have been a win, and I should have definitely done a lot better. I made a lot of mistakes. I was kind of surprised by the fact that the Manticore, it's like most of its turret was actually yellow for HE, which I did not expect. I thought it would just all be green. But yeah, I think if I was more warmed up, since this is only my second game of the day, I probably would have hit that shot on the Manticore. But I was also thinking about intuitioning APCR. I was actually just thinking about it. That's partly why it took me so long to shoot him. But I decided against it. I don't really know, because I figured if I should be able to hit that shot with heat if I just aim correctly, but I just didn't. So. Not a great game for Malinovka. On Malinovka, I usually aim for probably 8k combined in an EBR, like minimum. But we got another really good map. I think I might have already said this. Yeah, I already said it, never mind. I'm gonna bring my CVS loadout so I can spot through the bushes in the forest. Looking at the enemy team, the most important thing to note is how many light tanks they have, and in this situation they have 2. And the reason why it's important to know how many light tanks they have is because enemy light tanks will usually go here, and when that happens, you can't take the spot without getting contested and possibly trading damage, which is not good. I'm gonna come here in the beginning. I've never really done this before, but I think I've seen somebody do it. I'm just gonna sit here. I want to move up to this bush, but I'm kind of worried. Our Sheridan is doing it for me, which is good. I'm just gonna sit here and pre-aim their light tanks. That's the goal with this play. I want to hit them with HE. That was a useless and pointless shot and a waste. I'm gonna look for an angle on this Sheridan. Thankfully I didn't get spotted. Nice. Just gonna stay safe for a second as I get on lit. This guy's doing a good job taking this early. It's very risky, so I usually don't do it, especially when they have light tanks, but I want to take this position eventually, is the goal. I'm gonna load HE so I could potentially one-shot this guy because he's very important to kill. I'm gonna go for a quick shot. I missed because I aimed poorly again. I didn't get lit though, so that means there's probably nothing poking through these bushes here. I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go spot this TVP. Because their light tank ran away, so I can do this play without getting lit most likely. TVP probably ran. They probably have nothing forced, given that fact that these two ran. There's a grill, that's really good. Did I get lit? No, I guess I didn't poke through the bush. I'm gonna double bush and just shoot him, because I think I'll get away with it just fine. I actually get lit, which sucks, but I think I'll be able to stay mostly safe. There's kind of a dip here, so it's not really a huge deal. They don't have like a 4K5 or something that can one-shot me, so. The grill dies, which is good. Can I shoot this Udez? That's my question. He's unlit. I want to kill this EBR really badly, and then try to play here most likely. Because these guys, even if I spot them, they can just get in cover really quickly, so there's no guarantee that I'll get spotting on them. If I miss this shot, then I'm surely just bad at this game. Oh my god. My aim is so bad right now. I want to get unlit, and then I'm gonna go to that spot like I said I would. Looking at what's unlit, it's just the T30s, and I'm guessing they're over here, but I have to keep in mind they could potentially be over here, so. Yeah, I wanted to spot guys in the back there if possible, but I also want to go for shots right now. Alright, there's a T30. Put a shot into him. Get safe from the Conqueror. This TVP might try to run, and if he does, I want to spot him for sure. And get a shot in as well. I'm gonna respot him real quick. Alright, their EBR is back there. That's okay. I'm not gonna peek that again because I don't want to get shot by anybody. I want to kill this type if possible. Gotta be careful of the conch though. And the T30. The worst thing that could happen right now is if their EBR just decided to YOLO me for no reason. Okay, their T30 fired. I'm not actually gonna go for them because I'm almost positive they have some tanks back there. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm not actually getting that much out of this. If I could somehow spot those guys in the back, that would probably be good. But it's super risky, but I really want to do it because if I do it, I can probably get like 1,000 spotting at least for it. Another terrible shot. Get some spotting on the conch, 900. I'm gonna do a dumb run because I really just want to get some spotting right now. But now that I'm a one shot, I'm gonna get safe. But I just got like 2,000 spotting from that or something, so. Or probably not, I probably only got like 1,000. This is super risky, but I'm gonna do it. because I think everybody is distracted. I think the only thing that can hit me is the EBR. This TVP might poke up, which I need to keep in mind. But I'm trying to keep this house between me and him. Yeah, he's peeking up. I'm gonna go for your... Okay, they're all one-shots now. So I'm just gonna YOLO in and try to get a shot on the Artie. And get some spotting as well. I'm just gonna spot now. I'm probably not gonna get out another shot. Let me ram this dude. Why not? Unfortunate I missed. Okay. Not the best game for Murrow. Pretty below average, but it's alright, I guess. Most of that was just because my aim was so bad. I probably missed 4 shots that I should have hit. Usually, I fire a lot of heat, but honestly, right now, with how bad my aim is, I probably should be firing a lot more APCR, but I don't really want to adjust my play style for how well I happen to be, like, just because I'm not warmed up. I want to play how I know works, and then just play until I'm warmed up enough to make it work. Let's do like one more, probably. Alright, I was gonna include another game, but it wasn't that interesting, and I realized that I already have like 40 minutes of footage or something, so that's gonna be it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I think the next video is a T100 game, which was pretty awesome carry, so if that sounds interesting to you, then watch it. Alright, goodbye.